I thought the Jets failed Aaron Rodgers last night because it's already a top 5 defense. You're not winning by your defense in the NFL. It helps to have somebody who can stop somebody when you need to stop. This is the new NFL, or this is the way it is. I would have gone after a tight end or one of those wide receivers. They got scooped because it felt like they were going to take an offensive lineman. But give me the strategy behind what the Jets did with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Dan, Jets fans are mad at me, but honestly, this is why the Jets are the Jets. I mean, there's a lot of bad here. First of all, I thought they had way too much leverage to give up what they did for Aaron Rodgers. Are you kidding me? I mean, a 1 and a 2, and you flip picks, which they didn't think was a big deal. It was a big deal last night.
Yes, it was.
That they did that pick for $60 million for a guy that might only play 1 year. All that for the right to pay Rodgers, and the Jets fan, he's going to restructure. He's not taking less, bro. I promise you he's not taking less. Restructure is for cap purposes. It's not less money. And so here's the other thing, Dan. There are certain organizations, and you know this, they just have loose lips, man. Every single mock draft had the Jets taking Broderick Jones at 13. Yeah. Every mock draft, even with mock drafts where Skoronski was still available or Darnell Wright was still available, everybody and their brother knew the Jets wanted an offensive lineman and knew they liked Broderick Jones. You can't have it that way, Dan. You can't, first of all, you can't have that obvious a position of need. Secondly, you can't let everybody know who you want, because then what did the Steelers do? Steelers went from 17 to 14 with the Patriots. They only had to give up a 4th-round pick. They went right in front of the Jets and took the guy the Jets were going to take. There's 0% chance the Jets were going to take Will McDonald IV over Broderick Jones. They got scooped. They got beat by the Patriots. They got beat by the Steelers. They got beat by the Packers in that scenario.
They should have traded down after that. If you're not going to get the guy that you want there, trade down, and then maybe somebody falls to you. But I would have grabbed another wide receiver, or I would have grabbed a tight end here. Get somebody who helps you right now, and you still have needs with your offense. They didn't have a good night.
Or even Dan, think about like the Jaguars, right? They lost Jawan Taylor in free agency. Cam Robinson suspended. The Jags traded down twice in the 20s and still got Anton Harrison, the offensive tackle from Oklahoma. So the Jets could have done something like that. Now, in fairness to the Jets, it takes 2 to tango. Somebody has to want to move up, right? Like you can't just trade down just to trade down. Somebody has to want to move up to 15. But I just thought it was really poor process by the New York Jets. And now I think they're short a guy, at least one guy up front.